Okay. We are currently at the race department server. It's the Lamborghini Trofeo Thursday night European server driving. It's the first time probably in a long, long time in the past. Hey there, how are you doing? Not so bad. Yeah, so we're doing race department race today. Um, this is Super Trofeo in Lamborghini, so it's a single mark cup car, uh, basically GT3 car. At the Vallelunga circuit near New Rome, which is the home circuit for the Cuna Simulazioni, the company that makes simulator. So we'll see how it goes today. I don't like the car, I don't like the track, but I like racing, so always take an opportunity when I have time to do so. So let me just go to the track and see how the car performs. Turn off stuff that is not necessary. Yeah, the thing I don't like about this car is that it feels heavy. It is not the heaviest GT3 car, obviously not. In comparison to Nissan Nismo GTR, just like better. But I always have difficulties with this car when it comes to its nimbleness. I like cars that are driving very responsively, and to me, this one is not. I don't know, maybe I can set it up best way or what, but it definitely is not my favorite car. Started watching around and looking around and did not recognize my braking point. That's what this practice is all about. To learn how the car performs on the track. And about the track, there's a lot of corners like this where you don't really know what gear should be in. It's very club race track. Okay. Braking a little too early this time. Oh, I guess the session's over. Okay, what I see already, I can lower the front right tire pressure. Uh, oh, race. That was a strange maneuver. I just had my wheel upside down, and I hit the reverse. Just that I have two sets of pedals. I have ones mounted solidly to the steering column, which are the original pedals for T500 RS steering wheel, and but I do drive, at least at this point, the Ferrari 599XX Evo steering wheel, the Alcantara edition. It's a great wheel, but it requires you to always wear your gloves, which kind of feels funny sitting in your room and and having your gloves on. Okay, let's see what kind of lap time I can do. Okay, you cannot go, at least not in this setting, flat out for this first sequence. One interesting quirk about this car is that it does not have rear view mirror, or the inside rear view mirror there. That always goes on the side, but and not always the best source of information, you will. So you don't always know what's going on behind you. That's the one corner, the last corner, where the car feels oversteery. I think that's a little better braking point. Oh, Aki. Aki is one of those fast finish drivers. This is going to destroy everything when it comes to times, obviously. Very clean driver. Oh, that was a little slower than previously. Yeah, as I said, the last corner is the only corner that feels oversteery. Wow. Maybe that's why. I can see my tires overheating. Hey, that's a new development. Joachim. First lap. And he's 2 seconds, over 2 seconds quicker than me. Yeah, definitely being 2 seconds slower is disconcerting. There's someone behind me. I've seen them in corners. Okay, now I can. Now it looks like I can do full throttle for the first sector, which is good. I gave him some advices about the gear, but I will not listen to it. Just stupid advice. When I have a huge frame drop, I don't know what's going on. Huh, that's very strange. That is very strange. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, it's I'm trying to look at my desktop and see what's making my game slow down so bad. Because it doesn't happen to me. I don't know what's wrong with that. It's only like in the I'll probably try that next time to use uh TeamSpeak on a different computer. Because you never know. Hey guys, back to pit lane, and I'll try to connect you with someone fast so that you can watch them drive. They from some roadside cameras, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Zone. Okay, now let's go back to my cockpit. There you go. Like, need a bit correction. There you go. It looks like we have just started the official practice. So, yeah, I'll just continue driving with that. It's a disturbing fact we don't have best FPS, but it's not terrible. It's just, I think it's just it's somewhat false flag. Just to remind you, I'm still driving in my full fuel load. Obviously, we will not need that much fuel for the race. These are two sprint short races, just 20 minutes each. Let's see what we can do. That was interesting because I already felt like I can do full speed in that full throttle in that corner sequence, but maybe we are having dynamic grip set on and we're just building up the grip.
Question. Does anyone use? Yes. Help. Like, let go. It's good that that's supposed to be funny. Mhm. Yes, so I don't even know if there is. Good thing about it. A bunch of, like, the last thing I haven't tried is just essentially ways. If you go on board with me. So thank you for the same. Yeah, it's no, no, it's like in a really handy. So it's goes with stable, doesn't go. Actually, it like throw itself, but actually, okay, anyway. Push. Solution. No, uh, I think a little bit, a little bad. anyone if they FYI. Yeah, they're overheating. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah. So much racing with the bees. Running what you running these because of your joint. Nice time.
It's scary through there. So one lap is 1:36. So we'll have, in 20 minutes, we'll have 10 laps. Not 15. Come on, my math is failing me today. Just to go straight to the math part, we have easy calculation is 1200 seconds divided by 90. What is 134? So 94 seconds. And that will give us 12 laps, 13 laps. So we need fuel for 13 laps. 24 liters. And let's save this as a setup. Save, overwrite. But then I'll go to softs. Now raise the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. See what does it give us? That's I'm not the fastest driver out there. Absolutely not. Today it feels like I'm really slow. The only thing I was happy about is my consistency, because all those 14 laps, maybe except the one that I spun, were pretty much all around the same time, which is always my desire to drive consistently. Okay, before we switch to the race session or qualifying session, I will connect with them results so that after the first race I can quickly update the results and send it to the guys. I wonder if desktop audio is working. Like it isn't. Let's see. Settings. Audio. Word bolt. Okay, I think it's now better. You were probably just hearing me speaking over that time, and there should be the desktop audio. Well, so you probably were wondering why I was
don't
quiet.
forget to shorten your first gear, so you can get off the line at the start, actually.
But actually there's, if you have it higher, you can get more speed out of few corners where you can use first gear, like after the long right-hander there's the tight left-hander hairpin. If you use, you can launch off from that, like in first gear. Also the tight left-hander in the last sector, the last hairpin, left-hander hairpin, you can also launch from that in first gear, and it's a lot faster.
How long is your final drive? I never
1250. 1250.
I only use second and hairpins. My final drive is like 10:45.
Yeah, mine is 1250 and I have my first gear is 1640, so my max speed is 108 in first gear. Yeah, it screws my start, but I can gain. speed elsewhere.
The problem is
And
you don't
also,
really
like,
get the speed if there's a car in front of you. So got to think about if you can actually pass people.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your diff power, Joe?
10, like always.
Oh, I see. That's why maybe you can put down the power like that. I'm running
Yes.
20.
Yeah, I can like flat out from first gear, no spinning.
Does it not give you understeer on throttle with that much power? Or with that little power?
Wait, hold
A
on.
little bit, but I drive so differently.
Is power fucking reversed?
No,
I thought
it isn't.
10 was less locking and 100 was more locking.
10 is almost open.
What? No
Yeah.
fucking. Okay, that's weird.
I have to.
If you have a 10, it's least amount.
Yeah, if you want the car to step out on you, raise the diff power.
Yeah, you can make it like 100. Make it well the diff.
But it only works like having the 10 diff because, yeah, it understeers under power, so I have to run like really tight lines, get speed out of it. Like I always do. So it really suits my driving style.
Yeah, so I did my time on softer compound, and at this point, I've improved for over a second. Of course, I'm not expecting myself to stay up front. But we can always try. Magnus in front of me. Yeah, it's relatively quiet behind me. What was that?
Guys, what are you talking about? Fucking lower diff settings, less lock.
Diff power gives you
You spin one wheel.
the more diff power you have on the faster you will spin your wheels on the throttle. The diff coast is
But
how
if you have-
loose your car is on the entry when you off throttle.
No, if you have too low, you spin with one wheel. And if you do that, you burn up the one of the wheels.
Yes, but yes, there's that problem also. But you have to be really kind of. It works the best for me if I get like my front end pointed out where I wanna go and just flat out. No like modification, just stomp on the throttle and it goes.
Yeah.
20 power and 45 coast works for me on this circuit. It's a bit shady entering the like the wide hairpins. You have to be kind of careful because the car oversteers on brakes, but it works okay if you're careful enough, I think.
Yeah, I don't need qualifying. I'm not the fastest driver out there, so. Just need to make sure how the car drives. With less fuel on medium tires. And I know already why the why the FPS is so low. It's due to the fact that I did not reinstall NVIDIA drivers after installing the new build of Windows. Hey. The pleasure of being Windows Insider. When every day you have a new build, and if you want to race, you have to have a stable setup. The unfortunate thing is I won't be able to change it before the races, so we'll have to deal with it. Oh, I'm actually surprised with that lap time. Because it means I could have done faster lap for sure.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Let me just see if it's still recording here. Looks like it is. How did I change to 8 from 10? Did someone drop? How small of a difference it is. 35-0 to 35-4 is 6 cars. 35-0 is 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cars. 1/3 of a second. Nice. I don't even know what car I'm driving. I'm driving gold. Hurricane. I'm standing in dangerous position. Sorry for the scream. It is always scary when you are in a VR. Everything that happens literally to you. Oh well, that's not what I was going to. One click and you are with somebody else. Between 6th and 13th. See how Arik is driving. Oh. Wide. Third, okay. I've changed my driving to do in third gear here too. He's got shorter gearing because he gets to 6th gear here. Yeah, the car in front of him is definitely not helping. Whoever that is almost as fast as Eric. Second gear, yeah. He's pushing the same gears except for 6-1 myself. Looks like he's going for a good result. He's up 3/10 over his. He got screwed up. For his own time, 4/10 almost, and he will be first. Yep.
God damn it.
Nice, Tarek.
Thank you.
And he was held up on his fastest lap too.
Obviously not enough.
Maybe it was more on a slipstream.
The places between 7 and 13 are covered by just 4/10 of a second.
Yep.
At some point I saw someone in front of me whose surname starts with Mill, you know, I'm like, what? Tommy Milner is here?
Right.
No, it's Brent. Brent, I thought you were Tommy Milner.
Well, I don't know whether that's a compliment or an insult because I've got no clue who he is.
He's still faster than me, so compliment.
I'll take it as a compliment then.
How much fuel?
You're
fuel
also-
did we- shoot?
I put 28. It's ACRL fuel tells me 23 minutes. So just to be sure, 28 liters.
Okay.
But
thanks.
maybe 27 can be enough.
What was the top time? 34? Or was it
33.9.
33?
33.9.
Yeah, well, I got 12.7 laps, so it's
Yeah,
if you
13.
put in, yeah, 14 laps of fuel is safe. So
What do we use for the rear wing? 5?
Yeah, I'm using
okay.
5. You're kind of fast also tonight, Eugene.
Yeah, I don't know how, but thanks.
I know
I
how you
almost
cheated.
got in the 34s, but I kind of screwed up the last corner a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not cheating.
It's that special server setup you can do as a race host. I know all about it.
Yeah, of course I deleted the freaking surface INI so I can increase the grip for myself. I'm running like 150%.
If I ever get accused of cheating, I will go down as the world's worst cheater in history.
Maybe
It's
not.
reverse cheating.
Remember what I told you about me trying to actually cut the corner and see if I can gain time, but I don't actually lose time? That's what's called a bad cheater. Alright guys, let's not go crazy, let's not go like 3 or 5 wide into this first curve because it can be quite deceiving, so take it easy on the first few corners.
Yeah, and that double apex down there too.
Yeah.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Good
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Come on! Forgot to toggle off traction control.
God damn you, Enzo. Again.
Yeah, this time you're on the good side.
That's pretty good.
Fuck.
Sorry.
We're good.
Shit, sorry.
Come on, car. Attaboy, Bobby.
Bobby, in order to race a car, you have to think like a car.
Yeah.
You have to be the car.
Yeah.
inside my car.
I'm having problems with my pedals, so I think I have to disconnect. I'm losing brake and gas randomly.
Hopefully you can fix it by race 2, maybe join the second one.
Yeah, I will
Thank
try
you,
it.
Nico.
Dude, come on, you...
So
You have to give that place back, JB.
Tarek, I'm coming.
That's what she said.
I knew someone gonna catch that.
I don't want to catch it.
You gotta be immature somewhere.
How about just everyday life?
That's always a flat spot tyres.
It's quite an intense race because of drivers behind me.
Fancy, come back here and race me.
Well, first have to catch up to the guy who just punted me off into a corner without used me as brakes, and then doesn't give the place back.
Oh, just managed to fuck my tyres completely.
Oh, there's always race 2, Yoki.
Yeah.
I'm very slow right now. Tires are okay. That first sector is the part of the track where you have to be really, really brave.
Didn't see the braking line on.
No, I stayed on the outside.
Oof. Thank you, John.
Magnus, did you lose it on your own or was that ping or something?
what you knew,
Sorry, what again?
I was watching my mirror, and I'm using a tube light tracking. So I missed it.
Oh, I see. Because I thought it could have been like me or something. I don't know, because you were driving straight and suddenly you kind of like jerked and went off to the side. So I thought maybe it was like internet or something.
No, I lost grip.
Okay, I'm back.
I wonder what happened to him. Did he lock the brakes or did he miss the braking point? Because it was really unlike him.
Oh shit, I did the same thing as you.
when you drink coffee on the straight.
Freebie. Guy behind me is definitely faster. Another freebie, I guess. But I don't think he will have enough time to catch me for the end of the race. I will not have enough time to catch the guy in front of me, unless I do something like that. Two more laps. No, there he is. He is too close. But it's due to my mistake, nothing else.
Well, we on safari now, boys. Fucking hell. Well, no, my car was super stable through that first corner, second, third corner. Qualifying now, it's just fucking all over the place. Drifting through those corners, I don't know what's happening.
Probably you overheated the tires. I noticed that if you're not very careful with the left rear, it gets really, really hot.
What the fuck is happening? My FPS dropped down to like 25.
Did you close your Pornhub window?
Never close the Pornhub. Everyone knows this. If you don't have a PC that can run a Assetto Corsa and Pornhub at the same time, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I always run it on the second monitor.
It's just my cheat engine that Bobby was talking about kicking in.
There you
All
go.
the guys in front of me are gonna get like 10 FPS now.
There you go. Or it might have been because I did a 134 flat and just the PC is saying, God damn it, slow down.
Oh, you did that time when you broke the game. Maybe it wasn't my PC after all in the previous, Okayama. I mean, there's like literally 3 roads that I can see on this track at the same time. Guys, don't forget about race 2. No bailing.
how long is race 2?
Yeah, there's
Same
going to be
thing.
another race.
Again, 20.
No, I mean, how many minutes until race 2 starts?
Oh, like
2 minutes, I think.
few minutes.
User joined your channel.
Hey, I've got a question for you guys. Would you find it interesting to have these club races have a rating, like a ELO rating, that sort of tracks rating and people go up and down based on performance?
No, I think that defeats the purpose of club racing.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind it like anywhere else, but I think club racing
Otherwise,
for
it'd
me
be
at
a
least
league.
is just pick up and play, and it'll probably scare off people.
Yeah.
Who aren't like confident.
Yeah, no, I get that. I do a bit of web development, so I was just thinking it might be a fun project to do. But yeah, if it's not, it probably wouldn't work in this environment.
Oh, so you'd make like a plugin or something for it, or?
I don't know. It was just an idle thought today. I think I would probably start with just a separate website that the race organizers would maybe just upload a Excel file, and then it can just keep track of players that way, and then it could develop from there to be integrated into the race department sites. You have it in people's profiles, that kind of thing. I mean, I guess it's always possible that some some people just
you could do.
You make it optional, basically.
No, I feel the noose tightening around my neck if we did something like that. We can't. When it comes to club racing,
maybe
we can't do anything like that.
As Sophia pointed out, club racing is probably not the right place, but maybe try and talk to some of the league organizers about.
Yeah.
I don't know if like some sort of ELO rating. I don't know, or like some sort of racing that rating that I don't know, that explains or whatever, like the sort of results or whatever the driver gets, like average finishing position maybe or something like that.
Club race is supposed to be a stepping stone to league racing. That's
exactly.
the whole idea. We have our social races or rookie races. So we do that to get guys used to it. Then we try to bring them into type of races, and then from there, hopefully, they want to go on and do some league racing. I've only been here since March, so I'm waiting, trying to get some time under my belt, make the jump, because right now I'm just in the way. So, does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not that we don't want to do rankings and stuff like that. It's just that, like somebody mentioned earlier, it might scare some guys off. I don't care. I come over here with you guys and get killed every week, but it doesn't bother me because it's making me better.
Just thinking, I mean, I guess you could have maybe split it into ranked races and unranked races, but that will probably just make the player pool too small, really.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's sometimes struggle with the racers.
Yeah,
drivers with this kind of system, so that will only split it in two, and the races would be like 10 drivers each.
Yeah, and
I prefer like driving 24 drivers full server without ranking than 10 drivers and a ranking. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if you start having 10 drivers, then of those 10, less people want to sign up the next time because it's not as good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a vicious circle.
I think if you want to implement such a feature that like caters to a competitive aspect in people, then take it into a competitive environment. Then maybe try and evolve it from there.
But there's also like SRS is for that.
Yeah, that kind of exists already.
Yeah, already exists. And
what's SRS?
It's like
sim racing system.
For, yeah.
Oh right, yeah, okay, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, although SRS
is anyone ever active there?
It is now. Like it used to not be, but when I last checked, like the races had 18 people racing, and like every race was booked and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
I think I installed it and then just sort of looked at it for a little while and then never really used it.
Their rating isn't really ELO rating. I don't actually think their rating system is very good. There's quite a few flaws in it.
Guys, there's one thing I want to point out for the race 2. Usually what happens is, you know, everybody's careful. We had a great start in race 1. It was very clean, but make sure you don't get, you know, overly confident after the race 2, because it often happens that it gets really nasty.
Don't worry about that. I'm starting from 14th position, down from 2nd. So
that's exactly what I'm worried about.
Left.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You're just gonna come flying, just screwing everyone up, you know? I'm kidding.
The only one I'm screwing up is
Yeah,
myself.
he does that too when he starts in front. So.
I'm kidding about that, but seriously, just
No, you're not.
you know,
I love it your guys give you hell too, Eugene.
it's fun.
Absolutely.
All right.
So what were you saying?
Don't crash, goddammit.
Oh, okay.
Good luck, everyone, and have fun.
Good luck. Good luck.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Come on now.
If you want to close the gap, close the gap. Oops.
Whoa.
Those corners are just a little bit too tight for 2 cars.
Yep.
No, it's not. I overtook you there.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
trying to save situation, not hit the guy. I screw up my own race. That's what happens to the good guys.
That was a little bit early. Sorry about that one, Bobby.
That's okay, man.
Okay, let's fight with Nico. At least something to do. Let's have some fun. He didn't want to have some fun. Oh boy. Let's go then. Let's see what we can do from here. He's way back. Magnus is slightly slower than me. I should have enough time to at least battle him a little bit, or bother him a little bit. Just do my race and the rest will come. That was not smart. After fast lap, I always have to have a slower one. It's a bummer. Okay, he is what? 4 seconds ahead. See how it goes at the end of this lap.
I just found the solution on for that on-throttle understeer you guys were talking about. To go really fast, it actually produces enough downforce to avoid that.
I have 2 guys ahead of me. And by the looks of things, I'm faster then. Yeah, because that's the this odd lap when I am actually pretty fast. Until I say I'm fast, because that's the moment when I become slow.
No.
That's what happened to me yesterday.
So it's still 4 seconds. No, it's getting closer to him.
Oh, this is a bad omen, Joel. Anytime you see me this late in the race,
There are 3 guys now.
Dadgummit.
And he's still 4 seconds ahead.
Oh, sorry about that, Bobby.
I got another one right behind me.
Did I let you pass?
No, man, go ahead.
Slow down this lap. Let's see. Maybe I'll have a chance. Who knows? At this stage, I don't. Too slow. well here too. I mean, everything I gain, I lose.
Man, I took that corner so wide it was like I went to Winnipeg and back.
That's good for me.
Are you catching up?
Should be.
Good, because I did want to race you.
Less than 3 seconds. Have to get better in that hairpin. Pretty much the same distance. Ooh, race guys, please. Yeah, same distance to Magnus, but there's Gaspar in between now.
Ooh, fuck this car, really. Holy shit, man. Like, as soon as you lose the rear end, there's no coming back. Like,
nope.
It's really just...
Got a mind of its own.
I see you have never driven 911 Cup before.
Oh, I have. But you can actually control the rear end. You can't really in this.
I think it's the rear tires overheating so much. I'm having a real problem with that.
Yeah, I guess as soon as you get in a slide, it just overheats quickly and then you've got no grip.
Yeah,
You have to be really, really quick with your counter steer, but as long as you have differential settings correct, it's actually not that bad. As long as you're fast enough to correct it.
It's the final lap anyway.
I swear to God, in these two races, like I've done it once each race now. That third corner, there's like a bump, the inside curve.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
And I haven't had a problem with it at all until the first race. I went over it like I normally did, and boom, my car just exploded basically.
Yeah.
And it just did the same thing again.
No! Fucking one free slide! God damn it!
Nice try, Joel. Damn, that was close. Come on!
Why would it just needed one more lap? God damn it!
Well, my ears are cleaned out, Joel.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
Buddy, they had earwax. It just exploded out of it.
Nice race, Tarek. Congrats.
Thanks, Aki.
Congrats, Tarek.
Kept me honest right throughout there. The gap was just always close, or very, very close.
It was too much still.
And so you little bitch.
Fight me.
Ah, you fuck! Shit.
Dude, yeah, I
guys.
was like thinking about like straight up dive bombing you into the last corner, like.
Yeah, that would have probably not ended really well.